Hello, everybody. This will be episode 15 of my NES mini-series, showing you the boards of each game so you know what each game looks like, if they're authentic or not. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'd appreciate it. Okay, let's get going on this final round of what games I have. Zelda 1, A Legend of Zelda. Let me move the light some more. It's kind of, there we go. It's a little better. Alright, let's look at the board. This is what it looks like. Looks like a 90. Yes, says 87 on it. Right here. Turn it around. That's the only way they do it. They have it upside down all the time. This stuff's always upside down. Some light over here. Not too much light. It always seems to mess it up when there's too much light on there. Yep, there's definitely too much light on there. Oh, that one's hard to see in there. See if I can get some light on there. Yeah, that one looks really wore out. That chip looks really wore out. But it is authentic. That's what it looks like on the back. Again, that's the front. And that is one of the best RPGs they had when they first started the NES system. This one with the tab right here. It got broke. It was broke when I bought it, and it was like inside rattling around. So I tried to glue it back together for that one. It was kind of difficult to take apart. I hesitant on taking it apart because I didn't want that tab to come back off. But you do what you do, right? You need to do, because you know, as you feel it, I guess, you know, for your own stuff, you want it to be just so. And I wanted that tab back on there because it didn't look right without that tab on there. Adventures of Link. And of course it's gold as the other one was. And for the back, you can read that. I read it in other videos. Basically, you gotta push reset in and then power to power it off, or you could erase your game, your save game, since it has batteries. That's basically what it says. And there it is. $89 on this one. The other one was a 90. I wonder if somebody switched the batteries in them with another one that they had or something. Because this one came out after the other one did. And that one had a 90, so this one should actually be 89 probably for the other one. 87. See, that one was wore out. It basically looks like this one. And of course the back. Okay, Mario 2. Super Mario Brothers 2, where he's dreaming the entire game. There you go. That's what that looks like for that game. $19.88. Well, at least they printed it right on this one. If you watched any of my videos of this chip comes up a lot. And these three or four letters would be merged together because that's how they printed it. They messed up on it. So every time I see that chip, I laugh about it. And again, this is the back. Three to go. And there's Mario 2. Super Mario Brothers 3. They made such a big deal out of this game. They even made a movie on this one where they play at the end of the movie. Forgot what it was called. Something Wizard or... There's the board to it. Here, 1988. And that chip there. See what the 1989 on that. Even though the board says 88, which in my past videos I talked about that a lot. How that chip is different from the board itself, how the dates are different. This is what they did. They bought a bunch of chips up, I guess, all together, and they just put them in the next game. 3. And I already went over Mario 1 in the last video. So if you didn't see that, you can check that out. Life Force. This was quite a game. And the brain had arms and hands, and you were playing as a spaceship, and you have to go through all these levels. It's like like you're inside an alien creature or something. Now this is very different. This is very, 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 very different right here. Check that out. That board is just weird. Seeing that chip, instead of it being like really wide, that's a lot of the chips were wider than that. '86, and then of course you see '87 over here, even though it's an '86 game. And of course the logo, economy, but you rarely see that on a lot of games. The logo. Philips logo there. '87. Of course, what it looks like. This side too again. Life Force. And the final one, Legendary Wings. I remember playing this. This one here is, I think this one is better than the arcade version. The arcade version was, when that mouth would swallow you up with that tornado, and you would go inside like a cave or something. You go up and down stairs and stuff like that on the arcade version, but on this version, I like this version, how they did it better. Usually it's the arcade version that's better, but this one here with the NES, I think they did a better job on it. Legendary Wings, and here's the board. As you can see, the boards are similar, but they're different. No matter what they put on there with different variations of the circuits and stuff, they all have their own unique thing to them. And just go right to it. Yes, sharp. NES. And the date for this one, that says 87, 86. But it's on the side there. I just thought I'd show you the boards again of each game. That was what the series was about. Was just, if people was wondering what was inside each game, and if they're collecting, they can everybody can kind of match. Say, yeah, that looks right. I have a game. I have the exact same game. I thought maybe the circuit board was fake, and it turns out, when you see, maybe you watch these videos, you can kind of compare if they come across and find my channel, and they might actually learn something or about their own games. But that was part of my mini series that I wanted to share. It was also to start the videos off because I'm just starting out making videos. So I thought, hey, I got all these NES games. Why don't I do a series on what each board looks like for each game of what I have? And so, long saying short, that's how I ended up doing this series. And gave me some content to put up to start out, to get comfortable talking in the camera. But that is how it began. Let me go ahead and move this out of the way. Turn these around. Really shines, those gold carts. There you go. And these are the final ones. I mean, I have some up on eBay, but they're all packaged, ready to go if somebody would buy them. I didn't want to get them all mixed up showing those, but if I don't sell them, I might do a couple more episodes with those games because they're not included in this series. So there you go. I did 6 of them this time instead of 5. So there they are. The next episode will be the final one, unless, of course, I can get some donations to buy some more games. Then I'll continue the series. If not, then that's, the gist of it for now. I'm probably gonna try to continue the series down the road if I get donations, or things get better for YouTube. Um, where I start profit, and like everybody, you have to have 500 plus subscribers to even begin to profit on YouTube. And so I have an eBay store and donation on my channel, which is kind of a separate thing on YouTube. So it kind of helped me keep going, basically. And so if you can support me with that, I really would appreciate it. Please push like. Again, please subscribe so I can do more content. I can get some more stuff to unbox and show you my take on it. Entertaining as well. Hopefully my videos are entertaining. I enjoy it, doing these videos. It gives me something different to do, something new for me. So any encouragement, I really would appreciate it as well. But again, the last episode will be me stacking them all right down here. Hopefully they'll all fit in the camera. I might have to readjust the camera. But it'll be a really quick video. It will be basically just showing them all stacked up, like this basically. But turn the other way, of course. They'll be like this, all lined up, and showing you what those are all the ones that we viewed in my little mini series, and that's the ones that I have that I've collected so far. Thought it was something different, to do. I know that a lot of people have viewed games on here on YouTube, but it was just something I wanted to do for myself, and I thought you guys and gals would enjoy it. If you were curious, if you were collecting or thinking about collecting, if you were curious about the boards of each game, I thought it was a good idea to do that. Plus, it's what I had to work with to make videos, so it helps us all. um, but there you go. So again, the next video will be the last of it, unless of course I get some donations or some more money to be able to get some more games, and then I'll continue as I get games. And there you go. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe again, and we'll go on to the next video, which is where they're all stacked up.